Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the 50th episode of Factions. My name is Destructor, and yeah, let's get started. I know this episode is a little bit different because it is the 50th and I kind of wanted to do something a bit different. Also, we will try to get a raid for next time just because we've just been setting up. Anyway, this is our base, probably the biggest base we've made. I think our epic base star, which I'll put on the screen now, was our second to biggest. I think that was 2x3, which is 8 chunks. This is 3x3, which is 9 chunks. It's not 100% done yet. We do have a fall grinder there going. We've got a lot of space to work with, honestly, so we're not 100% done yet. Obviously, this wouldn't be possible with the help of a few people, which I will shout out at the end. Basically, they all wanted to help. I didn't ask them to, but just thanks to them, this wouldn't be done. We actually got this base done, I think in 2 days, getting all the obby done, and actually getting some walls down probably took about 3 days. But now we have a healthier amount of walls, so it's been about a week of making this base. We got some more walls down, and yeah, let's get into this episode. Alright, so if you can't already tell from the title, this episode is how to make money, but there's a twist, without raiding, because raiding is pretty much the best way, I think. But obviously you can get really lucky or unlucky depending on how rich the base is. But anyway, yeah, let's go to the first one. So the first one is farms. Now, farms are kind of different. Some are huge, some are inefficient, some are efficient. The efficient ones is like cactus and the auto farms, because you don't have to do anything and you could literally just grab all cactus. Now we collected this. I probably should not have collected this. Hopefully there'll be some around here. This isn't even our cactus farm. We raided it, and because we're still building ours. Now, I recommend building a cactus farm. I might show in the future later on, but we're going to build a cactus farm from bedrock, I believe, to sky, which is going to hopefully make a lot of money. We're not going to build it yet. We kind of want to get some more walls down and everything. But yeah, this, oh, there's the cactus. Alright, there's quite a bit left there. But basically, this makes a decent amount. Now, usually these are all full, and we usually make about 300k. This isn't even our cactus farm. We probably made around 2 mil from it, which is really just amazing, to be honest. But yeah, this is literally one of the best ways to make money. Probably the best on this list right now, cactus. The other auto farms like pumpkin, which I kind of showed in one of my other episodes, it doesn't work anymore on Saico. But if you don't play on Saico, then auto farms will probably work. But they kind of changed the tick speed. I'm not sure what it's called, but you basically, it's a lot harder to make them, and you won't really get much of pumpkin farms. But if you do make like a manual pumpkin farm where you hit it with your axe, or a melon farm, whatever you want, then I suggest getting a good axe. I don't think I've got one on me right now. Oh, I've got one there, but you should get efficiency 5, so it's really quick, and looting 3 or fortune 3, I forgot what it's called. Now for the next money making method is mining. Mining doesn't seem to be that good, and a lot of people don't like it just because it's boring. But honestly, if you do have a rank and you want to make some quick money, like maybe a few k in a few minutes, then yeah, it's definitely a decent way to make money. Now if you dig to Y11, which is the best one for diamonds, and diamonds sell 75 per diamond, which is pretty good. And the most effective way to mine is to strip mine. But what I like to do is every so often, like every 10 blocks, then you just mine like this. This exposes a lot of blocks, as you can see, because you can see this, and this, while strip mining at the same time. I usually get a lot of diamonds by doing this, but yeah, and it's a decent way to get cobble. So if you're building a base or whatever, you can literally get a lot of cobble and, you know, build your trays or whatever. Now what really does help is a silverfish mask. Now I have a few here which I might give away, I don't know, Law actually gave you them, but if you just put a silverfish mask on 4, now silverfish mask 4 or 5 actually works by doing this, but it's better to get 4 just because it does the same stuff as 5, and look what it does, it mines a 3x3x1, so this is really good for digging out trenches or digging out down to bedrock, but at the same time you can find a lot of things, like I just found redstone. And if you don't find diamonds, you'll find a lot of redstone and caves, and which can help you find diamonds, but mining redstone is actually really useful, as I'm about to show you. Now mining all that redstone, you might get, I don't know, a few stacks. Now I was only mining for a little while there, but as you can see, I think I had these diamonds in my inventory already. But if you do this and this obviously I'm actually a shortage of cobble, which is quite interesting, but if you have 7 stacks of cobble and 1 stack of redstone, it's not really worth much, especially cobble. Now I'm at quite disadvantage because I don't have a full 7 stacks of cobblestone, but if you go to /shop, you get droppers. Now I don't think dispensers is as good as making money for droppers, but when I have literally no money, I do this. I go mining for a bit, and then when I have redstone and a lot of cobblestone, I sell them. Now I don't sell them because they sell 1 per $15, which is pretty decent, but selling them like this is just slow. So I usually put something on my mouse, on my right click mouse, and I sell them all while I'm doing something, or you know, whenever you do something while you're busy. And yeah, per stack it makes a K. So if you get a full inventory of droppers, which isn't even that much, which is about 36 stacks of redstone, and I think it's like 5 dubs of cobble. But honestly, with this mask you can get so much cobble done. Like I nearly got 7 stacks in that 1 minute. So honestly, we have tons of dubs of cobblestone at home, and literally if you do this, it's 1k per stack of droppers, so you can get 35k in no time at all. And obviously you might get some other ores just going on from the last point, so obviously you can make some more money while doing that. So these next 2 ways to make money are pretty different. They take risk. So for the first one is a new feature called head flipping. Now if you say something in spawn like head flipping whatever 20k at spawn, basically what head flipping is where you both put in 20k, and it's a 50% chance of winning extra 20k. But if you do lose, you just lose 20k. But if you do win, you get 20k more. You get their 20k. So it's pretty simple, to be honest. But a lot of people do it, and a lot of people get lucky and had made millions from this, while others have lost a lot. So what you have to do is when somebody head flips you, as you can see in the chat over here, you type in head flip, accept their name. To actually wager them, you do head flip. Wager their name. So as you can see, he's given his 20k in, and it's impossible to get scammed because honestly you just click the window pane once they've given their money in, and since we've both given it in, we should get it. So we actually lost there. I don't really mind since it's only 20k, but yeah, that is, if you do win, you've got yourself 40k, you've got yourself 20k more. But if you lose, it's pretty simple. It can obviously lose a lot of money. I wouldn't really suggest it for making money, honestly, because it takes a risk. Alright, so the next one is dueling. Now I actually got my friend to duel just because honestly it's just annoying to do. So you just do /duel and their name, and this one is even more risky just because people might not give you their money if you do win, and if you do lose, then you could just lose. Now I'm not going to really try here just because we're not really wagering anything, and of course I'm talking, so I'm not really concentrating, and he's lagging. I kind of feel sorry for him. Oh no, I don't. Okay, there we go, we won there. But honestly, if you win and he gives you your money, you just made more money. But if you lose, then you pretty much lose and you have to give money. Now please don't be like those people, and when you lose, don't just like accuse them of hacks. Actually just give them their money. But if they are hacking, then record them again and then get them banned, whatever. But honestly, don't be those people who you're being a sour loser, you're not giving them money. From that last point of PvP, you basically have to pretty much, there's another way to make money where you make traps and you can hit them in, or you could just just go PvP. It's quite fun. And you can also go war PvP and try to get the bloodbath. I'm not 100% sure what that is. I might try it out in a future vid. Also, Law was messaging me and he said for some reason your vids don't come in my sub box, so please hit notifications. So the next part is grinding. Now to grind you need a lot of spawners. Now there are loads of different ways, like you can get fall grinder, chicken grinder, peaceful mob grinder. There are lots of ways. Now from the grinders you get 2 things, you get the drops and you get the heads. Now from the heads you can do quite a few things. One of the things you can do is just save them up and use them to level up. As you can see, we're doing right here for one of our alts, but honestly you could sell these probably for like 800 each, and after building them up you can probably make 30k or something like that, which is pretty amazing. You have to obviously AFK near it, so I definitely recommend making an AFK machine if you're not a ranked person. because I feel like a lot of these money making methods are for people who have low ranks or no ranks at all, because honestly people who have kits can just live off those. Anyway, for the next way to make money is the heads. So it's the heads, what you can actually do with them is you can obviously level up like I said or sell them, but another way to make head money is by making masks. Now making masks is pretty simple. You just need rabbit or whatever heads you got, and you do that in the cauldron. There are loads of ways. Obviously I haven't harvested any yet, but once you do harvest them, so where's the rabbit heads? So once you get the rabbit mask 1, the rabbit mask 2, get the rabbit mask 5, and then I'm not sure what rabbit mask 5 does. What else you can do with masks is you can sell them. So obviously this is a money making method, so you could actually sell them on AH. Like these silverfish masks can easily go for like 100k, probably make 200 or 300k judging on how good they are. And obviously you can sell the drops. But anyway, the next money making method is going on the AH. So often you can get spawners and gapples which are pretty cheap. Now if you get gapples for under 17k, you could just buy them and then you can AH them for at least 18k and someone will buy them. But the good deals will always be on this first row and they always go pretty much quickly, so definitely try to get as many as you can. Please don't get tricked by doing this. So look here, 22k, it's not that good actually. It's by law as well. So you might get the stock and price pair mixed up. So you might think the stock might be 3,000 and the price pair might be like 5, and you might, like, trust me, you might click it by accident thinking, oh, this is a good deal, I'm gonna buy them, and then you realize that they were mixed up. And that does happen just because you're in a rush and you want to try to get the good deal as fast as you can. I've made probably about 100k off the AH and I've only been playing a few days. Honestly, it is a really good way to make money. Just be careful when you are buying things and make sure you don't, you know the prices basically. So I know gapples can easily sell for 18k, and yeah, just try not, just don't get tricked. Anyway, that's the end of the episode. Let's aim for 10 likes and some comments, please. I love comments, I love reading them, I love replying. But before we end this episode, let's quickly shout a few people out. Like I said, I wouldn't be able to get all this obsidian done in this amount of time and get these walls down. Me and Yas are really busy in real life, so getting a base together this size and with our free time is near to impossible. But without these people who I'm going to shout out in the next clip, just a huge thank out to these guys. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Honestly, it's a bit different. Hopefully by next episode, like I said at the beginning, I am going to try get some raids going, because honestly we don't have much time. We do have a couple of people helping us out raids. Now I think I mentioned this before, but if you do want a box or do want to join, just do /f join prologue. This is our /f show. We do have, some of you guys did join. There's 30 of us now from, I think there was 9 people last time I said this, but now it's 30. So if you definitely do want to join, go ahead and join. And we are making some boxes for some of you guys right now. Hopefully we'll get those done by tomorrow, and we can get a base store done when this is fully done. So a huge shout out to the guys that will be on the screen shortly. From the clip you're seeing right now in the background, it is Law giving us a load of stuff. I do apologize for the people before not recording. I couldn't at the time and I really am sorry for that. But here is a clip of Law giving us stuff and me showing what he gave. Also, the people who did give me stuff will be on screen now, and yeah, just thank you for everything. We couldn't have got this all done without you, and it really does help, and hopefully we can make more vids thanks to your donations, obviously giving us stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy. Let's get to the outro. Alright, that's the end of the episode. Hope you guys did enjoy, and we're gonna open some crate keys, so let's go. You have some necrotic shard. This is a necrotic shard. Yes, what did you get? Alright, you might not be able to hear Yas right now, but he just got an ocelot spawner. I got Assassin Kit, Protection 2, and bam. And anyway guys, I hope you did enjoy. Smack that like button. Let's aim for 10 likes. Leave some comments because you know they're amazing. For magmatic elixirs. RIP. Anyway, bye.